What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions news update. And today we got all the news, including a Mediena Banner, some new login rewards for May, and the EX information for the Final Fantasy Tactics event. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first piece of news we have here is just informing you that the collaboration packs are available for Vizior. Essentially, these are great deals. They're the same as the other red packs that I suggested, that if you're going to buy Vizior, they give you more value than, you know, just buying the straight up Vizior packs. I'll go ahead and take, you guys go ahead and take a look. Now, I've bought a couple of these, so don't be judging me too hard. You guys know I'm a well. Royal Rank 8, yes, I know. Well, Claic over here. But essentially, we talked about this where the Vizior Pack G, this is the one example I use, is only 5,000 paid and 900 bonus. Whereas these extra packs give you if they were still here, would be 5,000 paid, 5,000 bonus. So they're very, very good packs if you are looking to spend. So take advantage of those if you would like. Just wanted to let you guys know there is value there. So moving on, we also have more 3 million download stuff going on, which is great. We have a 3 million download login bonus, giving us a total of 2,500 Vizior, and they just recently gave us, like, for a month anniversary, 2,000 Vizior and like 300,000 gold or something, or 3 million gold. I can't remember the exact amounts they gave us, but they just gave us that for fun. So I was like, I'll take that. So every time I see one of these, I love just logging in and getting, and I mean, I do love skip tickets too, but I love just logging in and getting my hands on more Vizior because we all need it. So it seems like every day I'm getting like 500 or something Vizior, which is great. Moving on down, this is what everybody's been asking about, and that is the Final Fantasy Tactics. What happens next in the event? Like, you know, you guys probably have been farming the event, and you're seeing that it's not really the best when it comes to energy spent to what you actually receive event medal-wise. And it's very similar to FF14, where it was just really, I mean, you had to do it because you have to grind it to get the stuff, but at the same time, it's just not really probably where a lot of people want their energy to event medal trade-off to be. So we're going to be getting two different events. The first one being the EX, high difficulty, and this is going to get you guys a chance to get more materials to make a Nagnarock, and I highly suggest you guys make one and possibly get the materials to make two. This sword right here is easier to make than other weapons, easier to awaken, to get your hands on the materials, and overall an extremely strong weapon. The three traits that it can roll are Vital, which means more HP. Then you can roll Assault, which is more attack, or you can roll Magic, which is more magic. So you guys can build those swords up to how you want and who you want to put them on. But I highly suggest getting you this recipe and the materials to make it, because it's just a really, really effective weapon in this game and has some great stats on it. And they just talk about how you can get event medals as well. FF Tactics event medals can be gotten from doing this EX Quest event, and you could be farming those sword you know, materials that you need. I honestly have been farming the ever-living crap out of the secret book reward quest. These things are phenomenal, and they're only around for what? How many more days is this? Let me see if it tells me days on here. Yeah, in the 7 days. You got a week, guys. This is amazing. Like, look at what can drop. You guys get these awakening books, which you need a lot of. They're up here, and you can see I have 596. I've been farming like you wouldn't believe, and they drop often. It's not like the other. I know that the first equipment event with the gun and the katana, it was really terrible, and people probably have bad taste in their mouth from that. This drops way better, and you guys can get equipment experience, adamantite. Then you can also get experience cubes for your characters, and seals to make for crafting, and last but not least, you guys can get growth eggs for your vision cards. This right here is a prime spot. Experience, equipment stuff, vision card stuff, and JP. I highly suggest farming this once you get done. Well, you don't even have to do it once you get done with tactics, because I'm not still done with tactics yet, but I would definitely put some time into this, and you can mix and match what you need, because this is sword, great sword, axe. And this up here is spear, fist, gun. So if you have a Frederica, you guys can get those gun stuff to make your weapon pretty strong like mine is. I mean, I haven't plussed it or anything, but this is where my gun is sitting. So with that event, I highly suggest, that might be where you want to put your farming in to get some of those materials and kind of farm Final Fantasy Tactics event medals and be able to get your weapons ready to go. I will be putting out a video guide tomorrow that will be me making a Nagnarock from nothing and hopefully going to a +3 and then awakening it and showing you guys how that works out so you guys can see it. Scrolling on down, that's not the only thing we're going to be getting. We also are getting an intermediate I guess, difficulty for the event quest, and this is a chance to acquire loads of Final Fantasy Tactics event medals and Gafgarian unit shards. Now, I know a lot of you guys are running into the problem, because I am too, where you're autoing the Final Fantasy Tactics event. You already have max Gafgarian shards, and it stops you when you get more shards and says, hey, look at these shiny medals, and you have to click OK if you're trying to auto farm it. There are a couple of ways around this, not anything that actually fixes the problem, but ways to avoid trying to get more medals. You can turn off in your options for your auto options, your battle settings, for your units to be going after the treasure chest. So you want to turn that off because they're more than likely to drop out of the treasure chest. And then you want to set up your units in a way, you'll have to test this, to where they kind of are set up where they're not going to run straight to the treasure chest. They're going to go to the boss, kill it, and end the turn. This is not a foolproof plan. I still haven't found myself having to click OK. I'll leave it on auto farm for like 10 minutes. I'll look over and I still have to click OK to, let it go through and let it keep auto farming. But this is a way at least you can kind of mitigate that from happening and hopefully keep it auto farming for a while for you guys, because that's something. And if you didn't know, auto farm is in the game, and everybody has it from the beginning. You just have to go to a quest that you can auto farm. So I'm gonna go back to this book quest. You click on it, and right here, auto repeat is right down here. You just turn that on, and it will auto repeat. Now, auto repeat has a couple of flaws. One of them being is that, again, they're interrupted by if you get new shards that you already have maxed of. So that's happening with Gafgarian. The next thing that's happening to people is if a fever happens, a chocobo fever happens, or Whimsy shop, it will also stop your auto. So be aware of that. The battle setting I was talking about is right here, and it says prioritize treasure chest. I have that turned off for my farm right now, so I don't worry I try to not get too many Gafgarian shard drops at this point, because he's already maxed LV'd out. That was very easy in that quest to do that. Moving on, we do have a new May login bonus, and you can see that everybody's favorite mage, Mediena, has shown up, and you'll be getting a lot of Mediena shards, and you'll be getting, all the great stuff like the rainbow prisms and the rainbow fragments of thoughts, and everybody's going to enjoy, and also some Visior. So the login bonuses, again, are always great to have your hands on, and this is going to be your chance to, maximize and LB out your Mediena a little bit more. Now, I know a lot of you guys have probably been catching my streams, and if you haven't, you should be. But anyway, I've been finding myself not liking Mediena for PvP much anymore. But that's just me personally. However, I still want to invest in her and get her maxed out for PvE content, because she's absolutely insane at doing that. So, but for right now, I kind of putting her on the bed. You can only have 3 characters anyway, and Mediena tends to use her LB and then kind of die, because she's not the longest range of units, you know what I mean? She has a shorter range. She's very squish. So, yeah, there's that. But her LB is awesome. Moving on down, speaking of Mediena, there is going to be a Mediena featured banner rate. Now, the problem with this is that there is, there are people trying to get tactics shards. And with the tactics shards, they show up less if there are other UR units trying to show up. So I'm sure you guys saw a bunch of Shiza and Eileen shards when you were going for Orlando or Ramza last week. And it looks like this week you are also going to be hit with a banner. So the Mediena and the Elda shards will also be showing up. So best of luck to everybody out there trying to get their Orlando or Ramza max. You still have time. You still have plenty of time. If you end up getting in a spot where you're really worried about it, what I would suggest is waiting till the exact last day. Do your shop refreshes. And then if you want to, dip your foot in the pool of trying to get dupes by summoning. That's going to be your best option. But wait and hold off till then. So talking about this banner, of course, Mediena is the best mage, best PvE, AoE farmer, could do her LB on turn 1. Very, very strong unit. Elda, not so much. I don't really care for Elda at all. More of a slower unit. Just not really where I want to be. People use them in PvP with some success, but when they start getting matched against maxed out Elda versus maxed out other units, Elda's going to lose out, excuse me, in the end. So, completely up to you. Now, talking about what I think will be coming next week. So, this is kind of like a filler banner, kind of like the Shiza banner was. It goes, Final Fantasy Tactics was a big thing, then Shiza Eileen, and now Elda Mediena. Next week, I do believe, is when Kitone, the Earth Ninja, will be coming, along with Sasayaki, or I think it's going to be Whisper in Global. It's going to be like a tank unit, and the Vision card Odin. So, if you are like, you know, kind of done with tactics, you got where you wanted to be, or you're skipping tactics, because I know people are still looking for shards and may summon some more, that is what you have to look forward to. Odin is one of the best visions and espers in the game. So you want to be getting a hold of Odin. He is extremely powerful on physical damage dealers, and that's what you want to get, you know, to look forward to. And I do believe that might be next week or the week after. So I'm just kind of giving like my little prediction of what might happen. To finish off this this news update, we are getting a chapter 5. Scene 3 is available after this news update, and we're going to be able to learn a little bit more about the story, get a little bit more rewards from completing the story, which is great. I'm actually really into the story and want to learn more a lot about it, and you know, I want to see how this Mont thing goes down, because we have a little rivalry with Wezit and my other friends. So we're going to see how Wezit and Leona's kind of handle things here from here on out. So it's going to be very interesting. But before we go, guys, and end the whole thing, I do want to do my free 10 pull with you guys today on stream. They've been amazing for me. Well, I mean, they've been okay. I've gotten a Siren, an Eileen, and a Echoing Screams, which are all URs, which are fantastic, but Eileen and Siren I'm not going to be using for a while, or if at all, so they weren't the best. But the Echo Screams was great, the vision card. So here we go, guys, the free summon coming at you, and let's hope we can get something good here on the YouTube. YouTube's been giving me some good luck. So a white or silver book means that it's just yellow. If you see a gold, it means it's going to be rainbow. If you see a gold book, it means it's going to be guaranteed rainbow. So let's see how this goes. We have some golds in here. They could change to rainbow. That did not. So yeah, there's that. So here we go, going through the summon here. No! Why, dude? Why? That could have been. Okay. I always get weird when I click on it. It doesn't change. All right, here comes the big change though for YouTube. Bam! Nope. Oh, Shadow Links though. That's not bad. Shadow Links isn't bad. Dude, I streamed yesterday. I made a video yesterday, or the night before, and I streamed yesterday for 8 hours, and it sounds like, if you guys can tell through this video, my voice did not care for that. So I'm gonna have to be careful, drink some tea and some coffee or something before I stream today. But I hope to see you on my War of the Vision stream. It's gonna be going probably a couple hours after this video releases. So we're gonna have some fun on that, doing some guild wars and just hanging out with you guys there. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you're doing with your Orlando or Ramza shards, or if you're just excited for the Mediena banners coming up here. Subscribe to me here on the YouTube for more WOTV content. Follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Claic Yuzolt, stream going on today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.